Hi there, it's Tyler from ElectricShaverGuide.com, and this is a full review of the Braun Series 3 340 S-4. This review is going to be applicable to all the different Series 3 shavers. The shaving performance is the same. However, we will touch on some of the differences between certain features. The review is going to be quite thorough, but we'll try and get through it as quick as we can. We'll throw up a table of contents. You can jump ahead to different sections, or you can watch the whole review straight through. The Braun Series 3 models can be divided into 3 subgroups: those with a cleaning station, those that you can use wet, and then the dry razor only option. Unfortunately, there's not clear consistency between Braun's websites and some online retailers between all these models. Sometimes Braun lists certain models while online retailers might list other models, and then different regions also list different model numbers, but generally these are the main ones. So for the cleaning station option, you can choose the 390, 370, and 350cc. The difference there is just a difference with color and battery display, and the same goes for the dry razor only option. So the 370, 360, 330, and 320, the difference is just the displays and the colors. And then for the wet shaving option, the difference between the 380S and the 340S is that the 380S has a precision lock feature. So the shaving performance between all the shavers is the same. With the Braun Series 3 340 S-4, you'll get the razor itself, a charging stand, and an electrical cord. You get a cleaning brush, some machine oil, a protective cap, and a set of instructions. You can charge the shaver with the charging stand, or you can plug the cord directly into the razor. The razor will not work when the cord is plugged into it. First charge should last around 4 hours, and that will give you 45 minutes worth of shaving time. Subsequent charges will last around 1 hour, and you should drain the battery every once in a while. When the battery is full, the green light will glow. When it needs to be charged, it will flash red, and when it's charging, it will flash green. Cleaning the shaver is very straightforward. You can clean it under running water or clean it with a shaving brush. For rinsing it under running water, you can turn it on, rinse it under the tap. You can also apply some liquid soap, turn it on, and rinse it under the tap as well. Once you're done, just remove the foil cap and set it down to dry. You might want to blow or shake away any large water drops. The other way to clean it would be to use the cleaning brush. So you can brush away any stubble gently. You can also just blow away any stubble as well. And then with the foil cap, you want to just shake or gently tap it on the countertop. You don't want to directly brush the foils. Okay, so taking an up-close look at the design of the Braun Series 3 shavers, you can see it has a typical Braun design. Fits really well in the hand. It's a bit smaller than some other models in this price category, but fits well in the hand. Has that kind of plasticky type of look, but it actually feels really durable. It almost has a feel like if you dropped it, like it wouldn't crack or break. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but it does have a very durable and sturdy feel to it, which is nice for a shaver in this price range. So this is the 340S, and if you were to upgrade to the 380S, you'd get a precision lock button, and what that's going to do is just lock in these foils and the cutter. So the two foils and the cutter, they kind of float back and forth, and if you were to upgrade to the 380, you would be able to lock those into place. And if you upgrade to the cleaning station model, which is like the 390cc, you'll also have that precision lock feature, but personally I don't think it's necessary. The shaver works well with just the floating foils and the cutter, which move back and forth. You can see that when you turn it on, the green light will flash, and when you're charging it and it's fully charged, the green light will glow. and there's a red light that will flash indicating that the battery life is running low. You should be able to finish your shave, and you'll just need to charge it when you're done. And on the back, you've got a pop-up trimmer, which is just a typical pop-up trimmer, which is good for straightening out your sideburns. If you have a thick beard, you probably don't want to try to remove it with that. It probably will take a long time. You probably just need a beard trimmer on hand. So overall, good design, kind of a plasticky type of feel, but feels very durable and fits very nicely in the hand. So let's give it a test and see how it performs. Quickly, just some final thoughts on the Braun Series 3 shavers. Firstly, which model to choose. It's a bit of a tough recommendation. All the shavers have the exact same shaving performance, so you're really going to have to decide if you want to pay a bit of extra money for some added features. If you want to use them wet with shaving cream over the sink, then the 340 S-4 is a good option. If you don't want to use it wet, you can save the most money and go with the 320. And obviously, if you want a cleaning station, you can opt in for the 390cc model. All these shavers are found on sale at the website, so the differences between the prices isn't that much anymore. If you looked at all the retail prices, you have a bit of a tougher decision, and I would have said that if you're going to opt in for the 390, which is this model with the cleaning station at a retail price, you might as well just upgrade all the way to the Braun Series 7. But now all these shavers are on sale, so the sales price brings the price down quite a bit, and the differences really isn't that much. So you're just going to have to decide whether an extra $20 or $30 between the different models is for some added features is something you'll want to do. And quickly, just some thoughts on the shaving performance. I think overall I enjoyed the Braun Series 3 quite a bit, and shaving 1 day's worth of growth, I think it did a really good job. It's quite a comfortable shaver, it has a good amount of power, and you get a nice smooth finish, and the process is quite enjoyable as well. I did notice that obviously more advanced shavers and more powerful models which have better features and better technology do shave better. I think someone pointed a review my way which said that this is the best electric shaver that the reviewers ever tried, and I really question what other electric shavers they've tested out. Obviously it's not as good as the Braun Series 7 or some more advanced Panasonic shavers, but it does do a pretty good job, and if I were to use it all the time I would be satisfied with it, but I personally would have to use it every day. With 1 day's worth of growth, I thought it did a good job, but with 2 and 3 days worth of growth, that's really where it shows its limitations a bit. With 3 days worth of growth, I had to go over areas quite a few times. I had to press in much harder, and I kind of got a bit of tugging and pulling sensation. So if you have facial hair which is thick or similar to mine, then this might be something you should consider, but I would caution you that you should be using it a bit more often, maybe every day. If you only shave maybe 2 or 3 times a week, it's probably a really good fit for you, but if you have to get up every morning and shave, you might want to opt in for something a bit more advanced. But like I said, 1 day's worth of growth. If I shaved every day for a week with this, I am satisfied. Obviously, I know there's some better shavers out there, but I wouldn't leave it against 2 or 3 days worth of growth for my particular facial hair. If you don't have facial hair which is as thick as mine, then I think it's a good fit. Obviously, this was the wet shaving option. I personally don't like wet shaving too much, but if that's something you want to do and you want a shaver which retails at a sales price, you can get it for well under $100. It is a good option. I was satisfied with it. I liked it. Obviously, there are some better models out there, but for the price, I think it's well worth it if you're going to use it the way that I kind of recommend. If you have thick facial hair, more often. If you don't have thick facial hair, then I think you'll be quite satisfied with this Braun Series 3 or any of the Series 3 shavers. Just try and pick one based on those added features. So if you do use this shaver, I hope you get good results. Like always, you can visit electricshaverguide.com for more shaver reviews. If you're interested in the Braun Series 3, you can find a sales price through the link below. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to get more detailed information on electric shavers, you can visit the website electricshaverguide.com. And if you found this useful, you can subscribe with the button on the screen. You can always go visit the Facebook page as well. Like always, whatever shaver you do choose, I hope you get good results.